Good afternoon. Welcome to Monday's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for July 23rd through August 6th. Before we get to the forecast, there's a couple things I want to talk about. I don't know if you can see it very light. You see this this light milky color. This is the haze that's in the atmosphere. And if you follow this, this is the way the jet goes, and it's carrying smoke from the western U.S. fires and fires up in Canada down across into the U.S., and that's what we're seeing with this smoke aloft. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is the current drought condition. You can see we have severe to extreme drought across many areas of the West, and this will cause hot and dry conditions across much of the country. Okay, next thing we're going to get to now, this will be the forecast for July 23rd to the 27th. And what we have here is a ridge over the Central Rockies into the plains. We'll take a look at that. We go into the 27th, and we can see the ridge extending into the plains here, and we have a trough over the northeast. Now, a trough will remain over the northeast, like I said, in the northeast Pacific and eastern North America, and systems will move around this ridge in the west and will send a couple of fronts into the northeast. And as this does, this will bring some relief to the persistent heat across the northern plains. Some relief, not much. So this is what we're working. This is what we're working for. Now we're looking at the ridge and a weak upper low, over the southern plains. We'll have an upper low here in the southern plains, along with several disturbances, will enhance the monsoonal rainfall across the southwest. What this will do is bring the ridge will bring circulation of moisture around the outside of the ridge into the southwest, and we'll look at that at the surface. Now you can see here's the rain. Pockets of heavy rain here with the ridge. The ridge will be centered here, and you can see the flow going up around there, and several embedded systems will also bring some enhanced rainfall across the area. Now, also, heat will prevail across the northern and central portions of the plains and the upper Mississippi Valley, with anomalies of 5 to 15 degrees above normal, with some anomalies near 100. And we'll take a look at the temperature forecast. You can see here we have temperatures near 100, low 100s here, mid 100s. So it's pretty hot across much of this region here. And like I said, it only gets hotter across the Dakotas, upper 100s, upper teens, 100s. I would say that upper 100 teens across this area. So it will be remaining hot. The heat doesn't really get to the east due to the trough. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for July 28th to August 1st. And a ridge is forecast of the Central Rockies into the plains. You can see here a strong ridge, 594 DM, with above normal heights across much of the country. And a weak trough is here across the northeast. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and I'm calling for anomalies of up to 12 degrees above normal, and that'll be mainly across some locations of the northern Rockies and the plains. Below normal temperatures yet are forecast across the southern Rockies, with anomalies near 2 to 4 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the southern Rockies, and the probability of occurrence is near 35 to 40%. And we have below normal precipitation for much of this region here. This might be expanded eastward. I gotta see. I'm not so sure because with the trough there. But the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Now we're going to look at the period for August 2nd to the 6th. And we see we have our strong ridge here And we have nearly zone of flow across the northern states. Here's our upper ridge, kind of expands into the Tennessee, Ohio valleys, not quite into the east. So calling for this forecast period above normal temperatures for the entire country, and I'm calling for anomalies of up to 12 degrees above normal, mainly across this area here, lower anomalies elsewhere. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of the country, a large majority of the country, with the probability of occurrence 35 to 45%, and above normal precipitation forecast for this region here, with the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. I was tempted to go a little higher here, but I'm going to see how the trend things go. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for July 23rd to August 6th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.